Well, it looks like we're in production now. What are we looking at?
This is the bottling line. Of course, we were in the chemical weigh and mixing areas yesterday.
That's right.
Not everything needs to be reacted. Sometimes the product is just run through the equipment and bottled. The mixing and reacting take place in the mixing room. Then the material is transferred here for bottling.
So you've got different processes and presumably different raw materials, and some gets reacted and some goes straight into the package. Who keeps all of this straight?
That all takes place in the control room.
And is there any kind of testing? How do you know it's right?
That also happens in the control room.
I remember you guys from yesterday. Wingus and Dingus, right?
That's right. What can we do for you?
So you guys are doing some kind of testing in here?
That's right. We sample the product once an hour, do a visual inspection, and then check the pH. For this stuff, we put a little of this chemical in it, and if it's good, it changes color.
Cool. It's some kind of indicator solution. What happens if it's not good?
If it's not good, we're supposed to call Miriam to tell us what to do with it.
How often does that happen? In the last month, how many times have you had to call Miriam?
It happened 4 times last month.
So there must be some kind of logbook or some way to keep track of all of this. So tell me, when you do a test and it's bad, does anyone ever tell you to release the product?
They always tell us to release the product. If there's an actual problem, they go out and hold the production after they packaged it.
That seems a bit odd. Doesn't it make it harder to find it if there is a real problem?
We've only had to empty out the bottles a couple of times.
Wait a minute, you mean the product doesn't test good, but you usually just release it?
Once in a while, they have us retest it.
I see. Well, we can sort all that out later. What can you tell me about the quality policy?
They gave us a little card last week. I don't know much about it other than that.
Here it is. It says that 4 times in the last month there have been test failures, and in 3 of the cases, Miriam has released a product without retesting or validating the test somehow. Who else has access to these records?
The production records are stored electronically on the main server. We should be able to look up to see what happened to each production lot. This is last month's production.
Is there any record of customer concession attached to this? Or the results of some retest?
Not that I can tell from this. Miriam may have it stored elsewhere.
Well, then here's what we've got. There was evidence of a product released by Miriam in the control room log. There's no objective evidence of a customer concession or rework or retest. Miriam may have that stored elsewhere, but that's not in conformity with your record control procedure. Or Miriam may have released this stuff without concession. Either way, Miriam isn't here to provide the objective evidence.
That's right.
Well, I, as the auditor, have to stick with the facts. There was no evidence of conformity of the products in this case, and standard says that the product can't be released without it meeting requirements, so I'll just cut to the chase. Product released without evidence that it met the spec, and call it that.